हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे विल बी डिस्कस अबाउट सरोजिनी नायडू। ओके, आज हम सरोजिनी नायडू के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। सरोजिनी नायडू ऑल्सो नोन एज सरोजिनी चट्टोपाध्याय was a famous Indian poet and a major freedom fighter who went on becoming the first Indian woman to be appointed the President of the Indian National Congress and the Governor of any state in India. Most of all, she was a noted child prodigy and a master of the children's literature. Naidu was given a sobriquet Bharat Kokila, the Nightingale of India, on account of her beautiful poems and songs. Among the women writers, Sarojini Naidu, the great poetess, charmed the readers with her writings. Naidu poetry includes both children's poems and other written more serious themes, including patriotism, romance, and tragedy. Feminism themes have also been used by authors like Nayanthara Sehgal and Rama Mehta. Regional fiction theme has been aptly used by Kamala Das, Anita Nair, and Sushan Vishwanathan. Novelists like Kamala Markandeya and Anita Desai captured the spirit of Indian cultures and its traditional values. Education and marriage. A brilliant student, Sarojini won appreciation and fame by being selected in Madras University at just 12 in 1895. She went on to study at King's College in London and later at Girton College, Cambridge University. Whilst still in college, Sarojini met Dr. Muthal Govindaraju Naidu, and both grew closer by the end of her college. Upon finishing her studies at age 19, she married him in 1898 during a period when intercaste marriages were rare and considered a crime in Indian society. ये एक ग्रेट पोइट रही हैं। द नाइटिंगेल ऑफ इंडिया सरोजिनी नायडू वॉज अ prolific writer and poet. The first volume of her poetries, The Golden Threshold, was published in 1905, after which two more collections, The Word of Time and The Broken Wing, arrived in 1912 and 1917 respectively. Meanwhile, in 1960, she authored and published a biography of Muhammad Ali Jinnah entitled as The Ambassador of Hindu-Muslim Unity. Other acclaimed poems that came following are The Wizard Mask and The Tragedy of Poem. Other selected works written by her include The Magic Tree and Gift of India. During 1990s, India became a popular literary nation as a number of women authors made their debut in this era. Chitra Banerjee, Divya Kurunj, Suniti Namjoshi, and Anuradha Marva Roy used realism as a main theme of their novels. The novels of authors like Namita Gokhale or Shobha Deep are really outspoken. Most of these female novelists are known for their worldviews that are reflected in their novels. Basically, these are the novels of protest and outburst of reservation and contaminations. Unlike the past, where the works of women novelists were given less priority and were actually undervalued, classification of feministic or male writings hardly make any sense today. नेक्स्ट अर्ली लाइफ। इनकी अर्ली लाइफ के बारे में जानते हैं। सरोजिनी नायडू वॉज बॉर्न इन हैदराबाद ऑन 13 February 1879. Naidu passed her matriculation exam from the University of Madras. In 1895, she went on to study at King's College in London and later at Girton College, Cambridge University. Sarojini Chattopadhyay was married to Govind Rajulu Naidu, a doctor by profession. पॉलिटिकल कैरियर इनका क्या रहा है? शी ज्वाइन द इंडियन नेशनल मूवमेंट इन द वेक ऑफ partition of Bengal in 1905. During 1915 to 1918, she traveled to different parts of India delivering speeches on nationalism. Establishment of Women's Indian Association in 1917. In 1916, she took up the cause of indigo worker of Champaran. First woman governor of UP, her presidentship of the Asian Relation Conference in 1947 was remarkable. रोल ऑफ सरोजिनी नायडू इन साल्ट सत्याग्रह यानी नमक सत्याग्रह में इनका क्या भूमिका रही है? गांधी जी सक्सेसर मिस्टर अब्बास तैयब जी एक्स जस्टिस ऑफ बड़ौदा वॉज गेटिंग रेडी और करादे फॉर द मार्च टू साल्ट वर्क्स एट Dharshna, but Tayyabji was arrested. Mrs. Sarojini Naidu succeeded Abbas Tayyabji on May 21. Over 2,000 volunteers led by her and Imam Sahib raided Dharshna salt depot about 150 miles north of Bombay. Mrs. Naidu led the volunteers in prayer and addressed there briefly. Gandhi's body is in jail, but his soul is with you. India's prestige is now in your hands. You must not use any violence under any circumstances. You will be beaten, but you must not resist. You must not even raise a hand to ward off blows. अब है इनका लिटरेरी कैरियर. सरोजिनी नायडू's Persian play Mahar Munir impressed the Nayab of Hyderabad. The Golden Threshold was published in 1905. Her poems were admired by many prominent India politicians like Gopal Krishna Gokhale. It was Sri Gopal Krishna Gokhale who encouraged her to write poetry on the ongoing freedom struggle of India and inspire people to take participation in it while reviving their patriotic spirit. Her collection of poems entitled The Feather of Down was edited and published posthumously by her daughter पदमजा इन 1961. इनकी अचीवमेंट्स क्या रही हैं? शी इज़ नोन बाय द सोब्रिक्यूट एज द नाइटिंगेल ऑफ इंडिया. In 1914, she was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. In 1925, she was elected as the President of the Congress. In 1929, she was awarded the Kesar-e-Hind Medal by the British government. Sarojini Naidu was the first woman governor of Uttar Pradesh. She played a key role in establishment of the Women's Indian Association. In the 20th century, women's writing was considered a powerful medium of modernism and feminist statements. The last 2 decades have witnessed phenomenal success in feminist writing of Indian English literature. Today's generation of those women writers' education, their novel consists of the latest burning issues related to women as well as those literature actually survives because of these types of bold topics and commercials used by the women with simply stunning frankness. Their write-ups give a glimpse of the unexplored female psyche which has no accessibility. The majority of these novels depict the psychological suffering of the frustrated housewife. At this point of time, it is essential to quotation Virginia Woolf. फेमस पोएम है इनकी ये दमयंती टू नल इन द आवर ऑफ एग्जाइल, इक्केतेशी, इंडियन डांसर्स, इंडियन गिप्सी, इंडियन लव सॉन्ग, इंडियन वीवर, सलिटेशन टू इंटरनल पीस, इन द फॉरेस्ट, इन द बाजार्स ऑफ हैदराबाद, रामानुराथम, नाइटफॉल इन द सिटी ऑफ हैदराबाद, प्लेन क्वीन वेयर्स, द पर्दानाशीन, Past and Future, Queen's Rival, Royal Tombs of Golconda and Snake Charmer, Song of Dream, Song of Radha, Milkmaid, The Soul's Prayer, Suti to a Buddha seated on a lotus, to the God of Pain, Wandering Singers, Street Cries, Alvester, Autumn Song, Bangle Sailors, The Coromandel Fishers to Youth. Thoughts about Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was a child prodigy, Indian independence activist and poet Jawaharlal Nehru in his book The Discovery of India writes, it was not only the display of courage and daring, but what was even more surprising, Was the organizational power she showed. Aldous Huxley wrote, "It has been our good fortune while in Bombay to meet Mrs. Sarojini Naidu, the newly elected president of All India Congress and a woman who combines in the most remarkable way great intellectual power and charm, sweetness with courageous energy, a wide culture with originality, and earnestness with humor. If all Indian politicians are like Mrs. Naidu, then the country is fortunate indeed. Women writers in India are moving forward with their strong and sure strides, matching the pace of the world. We see them bursting out in full bloom, spreading their own individual fragrance. They are recognized for their originality, versatility, and the indigenous flavor of the soil that they bring to their work. Indian women writers like Kamala Markandeya, Bharati Mukherjee, and Anita Desai, Nantara, and many more have played a pioneering role in conveying the readers a wide range of indigenous Indian issues punctuated by a strong feministic outlook. It is amazing to note that these writers have climbed the ladder of success in a slow and painful way. This few voice of emerging modern India succeeded in drawing the attention of the public towards the pressing problems of gender inequality, social ills, and encroachment of land of by foreign nationals and exploitations of women in a patriarchal society. Okay. It is probable, however, that both in life and art, the value of women are not the values of men. When a woman comes to write a novel, she will find that she is perpetually wishing to alter the established values, to make serious what appears insignificant to a man and trivial what is to him important. That's it. Thank you for watching.